Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. And listen, man, I think we got some good momentum going on. We have a big-time recruit that's getting ready to announce his recruitment this Thursday, Devon Peavy. But we got to talk about Francis real quick. We got to talk about this picture that's been surfacing of Francis all over the internet. I've seen several people post it, several people send it to me. And, of course, I've seen it to some guys that I'm connected with on Twitter. And listen, man, Francis, those guys at Miami, if pictures could say 1,000 words, right? Pictures itself can say 1,000 words. Without an individual speaking, we could just look at a picture and we can see everybody in the stands essentially looks lost in the sauce. Listen, all those recruits, big-time recruits that Miami, those commits that they have, it looks like they were completely just disgruntled. They look like they were absolute, just didn't know what to do, man. They look like frustrated. I mean, they didn't just say it verbally, but from what it appeared to be, they looked just disgusted with the way the direction of the program was going. And as a result, we've seen this picture now surfacing all over, and everybody looks like they want to take a piece at it and just see exactly what's going on, man. Let's just be honest and let's just be clear about this. I really recall, let's go back and let's reflect back way in April and May, the times that all these guys, well, actually it was after June because Francis and all the other guys, they came around June. But shortly after that, it seemed to me like Texas A&M, Miami, all these different schools, it seemed like one after another. You guys remember just boom, 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 one after another. These schools were going, they were going full throttle with it. And you seen that they were even announcing like Jada Rashada, big time quarterback out of Northern California. Remember they were announcing him, how he got this big NIL package, something crazy like $8 million or $9 million, something allegedly. That's what was said to be. And then right after that, we just start seeing all these different guys start swinging in the direction of Miami, Texas A&M, like one after another. However, things begin to change. And USCJ, I told you, I brought to you, I said, listen, we all said it though. We all said that winning is going to take care of everything. And we got a little frustrated back then. We got a little frustrated at the same time because we seen these guys flipping, and we understood that Lincoln Riley is the high caliber coach that anybody want to play for. Anybody would want to play for. And Mario Cristobal, he has yet to really proven anything. He's had better athletes at Oregon than he has at Miami, and now his real coaching abilities is really being on display right now. And man, Mario Cristobal completely looks lost in all the sauce right now. He looks lost in the paste pecani sauce. He looks lost in the barbecue sauce. Listen, he looks lost in Alfredo sauce. He looks lost in every sauce that you could possibly think right now. Listen, it is go time. Listen, it is on and popping. I think USC has a real opportunity. Not only are we about to win all these games, but listen, we about to win some of these recruits. We about to flip some of these guys. But I want to show you guys this picture real quick. And listen, they made fun of us though. Don't forget, they made fun of us during the spring. They said our stadium it looked horrible. Nobody was in the stadium. But listen, man, we talked about the product on the field. We knew that we had the commander-in-chief, such as Lincoln Riley. Then we had the second-in commander-in-chief, which is Caleb Williams, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Nobody else has that like we have it. Other than schools like Ohio State and some other ones. But Texas A&M and Miami, they sure don't have it. And now they both have losing records. Texas A&M is just completely, they just lost against South Carolina. And then you got Duke blowing out Miami. But look, I want to show you guys this picture real quick of Francis, and we'll talk about it. Do we have a real opportunity here to go ahead on a flip? And this is nothing negative to say about him. Francis, if you see this, we want you. We want you here at the University of Southern California so that you can be a part of what Lincoln Riley is building as we go to the Big Ten. But look, check this picture out. This is the picture right here that's surfing, that everybody's surfing all over the web, that everybody's looking at. Check it out. Francis, this is him right here. As you see, hard commit. He committed on 7/4, 2022, and Here he is here, 6'5", 330. And of course, he was on that humongous trip where USC brought in a bunch of guys, man. They brought in a bunch of guys, and we thought we impressed most of them, man. You had a bunch of them. Amos Talele, you had all those guys, man. Eleni Noah, it was a bunch of them. But here he is right here, highly recruited guy, and it was crazy, man, because I seen these pictures over the weekend. Everybody seen these pictures surface over the weekend, and it was, I can't remember that guy. He put up a picture and he made reference to it. I think I seen Zachariah Branch as well. He's still being one of the biggest recruiters of USC. But here's the picture right here. Let me show you this picture. So here's the picture right here. These guys are. Do you see Francis right there? They're in the. They're at the stadium in Miami, and you look at the seats. Now let me make out a point. State a point real quick. Do you guys remember back in the spring when they made fun of USC? They wanted to make reference to how USC seating looks. You know, the spring game was empty. It was nobody in the seats. Why would you want to go to USC? And I told you guys, I said, let's talk about the product on the field. USC is producing the product on the field. And I told you that was what you call a diversion. They wanted to try to put your mind in another direction, to show you exactly what was going on with USC. You remember I brought that back up in April? And so they wanted to use a diversion tactic. And as a result, I believe that they swayed some of these recruits from a bad decision. And now we can clearly see that this was a bad decision by Francis. Now you look at the stadium there now. Our game day stadium doesn't look like their stadium. But not only that, look at the recruits. They look look at Francis. They look absolutely miserable. Like that's the worst decision that they could have made in their life. And this is why I believe that USC has a real opportunity to flip some of these guys, specifically Francis, because I believe that, he did build some type of bond with some of the guys, Amos Talele, Eleni Noah, Michael Benuelas. I believe he built up a relationship, and so I believe there is a real opportunity. This was just this last weekend. They got blown out by Duke. And let's just be clear about this. Mario Cristobal, his record is very deceiving, because he got a team, I think, was it Willie Taggart that came after him? Now, isn't this interesting? Willie Taggart, Mario Cristobal, both left for Florida jobs. Sometimes, you can get a little greedy. And I think Mario Cristobal was a product of good recruiting and having good athletes on the field. And now he's really being fully exposed from a coaching aspect. And not taking anything away from him, but when you really look at it from an overall perspective, he doesn't have the same talent that he had at Oregon. And now his coaching ability is really starting to show. This is one of the things and one of the points that I tried to bring up way back when in the spring. I said Lincoln Riley is the coach. He's a proven guy. And, everybody, they want to jump on the bandwagon real quick. But this is Francis right here, man, and he is, boy, he's right there in that light green shirt. Everybody, they look absolutely, they don't even look like they want to speak to each other right now. Look, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. That's Miami getting blown out by Duke, and you see here the fans, nobody, everybody just looks just completely lost in the sauce right there. But listen, Francis, if you listen, if you're here, we still want you. We want you here at USC. There's a place for you. And listen, this program is moving in the right direction. And listen, if you're here, we want you. And some more recruiting news. We got this big-time prospect here, David Peavy, 6'4", 230 linebacker. I seen some had him as edge rusher, but it looks like here he's going to be linebacker. In the state of California, he's 67th overall linebacker, according to 24/7 Sports. And in the state of California, he's ranked number 70. Ranked 67th among linebackers, ranked number 70 player in the state of California. Got him ranked as a 3-star, but like I said before, I'm not even worried about the 3-star. You got all these other big time schools looking at him. He goes to Lincoln High School, same school as that big time running back that just flipped from UCLA, flipped to Georgia from UCLA, 2023 class. And listen, he's a good get, man. And so I think it's a real opportunity here. He put us in his top 3, and you see here this Thursday. Let's see right here, commitment, 5:30, 10:27, 22. This guy, and he put his top 3 out. His 3 choices are going to be Oregon, Washington, and USC. I think we have an opportunity here. We need somebody next to Tacky Curtis. We need a. Of course, we got Gentry. Gentry's gonna be there. You know nobody's taking Gentry's spot. But after Gentry, you got somebody like him with the little length. You know, you remember the defensive coordinator did say that maybe this could be a new trend. You get somebody that's 6'4". We already got Gentry who's 6'6". This could be a little trend, a unique way of playing linebacker now, and the USC could really, literally start that whole trend with big, tall, long, lanky linebackers. And this guy here, just under Eric Gentry, 6'4", 230. So man, listen, you guys hit me. Let me know what you think. This is him right here. He's going to commit this Thursday at 5:30. And so, listen, I think we have a good opportunity here. All right, so that's it right there. You see Francis there. You see him in the stadium there, and then you see Peavy, David Peavy. I said Devon Peavy. David Peavy. You see David Peavy actually there with this commitment, his three schools that he has that he's getting ready to, make a choice on Thursday. So listen, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. Let me ask you this: is David Peavy, is he somebody that we can utilize at the linebacker position? I think so, absolutely. Even though they got him rated as a 3-star, listen, I believe that some of these guys, man, like I told you guys before, some of these guys are going to be bumped up, and then some of them they might not be bumped up, but then some of them are developmental guys. I'm not looking for every single body to be a 5-star, but you do want some 5-stars sprinkled in there. But listen, you guys hit me in the comment section. You tell me what you think about David Peavy, and let me know what you think. Can we flip Francis? Is it a real possibility? Can we flip some of these other guys that have committed to these schools, and these schools are now doing just absolutely terrible, man? You guys hit me. Let me know, man. Of course, you guys know me and John, we're going to come back with the review of Arizona. This is Arizona week. We look to do some big things. We look to make some things happen this week. I seen some different people put in the comment section, we need a blowout. Look, let's blow them out. I'm all for it. Let's blow them out. Let's be locked in. Let's be focused. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Look, everybody that comes on, I need you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Till tomorrow, listen, fight on, fight on, fight on.